police officers face persistent home ownership challenges amid rising costs and limited support. Home ownership remains a daunting challenge for many members of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, a reality acknowledged by Acting ASP Ishmael Pitt, Vice President of the TTPS Social Welfare Association, TTPSSWA. Speaking during a media briefing to mark the relaunch of a partnership between the association and Chaguanas-based Hardware and Beyond, Pitt emphasized the urgent need for the association to actively support its members in overcoming barriers to affordable housing. The housing crisis for police officers. The issue of home ownership for police officers is deeply intertwined with broader national housing challenges. The Housing Development Corporation, HDC, the state agency responsible for subsidized housing, allocates only 10% of new homes to national security personnel, including police officers, prison officers, firefighters, and members of the defense force. This quota means that if 100 houses are built, only 10 are reserved for all these groups combined, further divided among them. Consequently, the number of homes available specifically to police officers is extremely limited. Adding to this scarcity is the rising cost of housing in Trinidad and Tobago. According to Acting ASP Ishmael Russell, chairman of the association's Housing Committee, the average price of homes ranges between 1.2 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 1.5 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars. This price point is often beyond the reach of many officers, especially junior ranks who have lower salaries. Moreover, mortgage lenders typically impose age limits that can exclude older officers from qualifying for home loans, creating a double hurdle for officers who either lack sufficient income or are beyond the preferred lending age. Innovative partnership to support officers building homes. In response to these challenges, the TTPSSWA has taken a proactive approach by partnering with Hardware and Beyond to provide police officers with special discounted rates on building materials. This initiative is particularly aimed at officers who choose to build their own homes from the ground up, offering them financial relief on essential supplies such as cement, timber, roofing materials, and fixtures. Since its inception 3 years ago, this partnership has reportedly benefited around 80 officers, helping to ease the financial burden associated with home construction. Pitt stressed that while the association cannot solve the housing shortage alone, such collaborations are vital steps toward empowering officers to achieve home ownership despite systemic obstacles. Political undercurrents ahead of TTPSSWA elections. The announcement comes at a politically charged time for the TTPSSWA, with internal elections scheduled for June 30th. Pitt is the presidential candidate representing Team Prime, the incumbent leadership group that has held power since 2019 under Acting ASP Gideon Dixon. Team Prime's platform emphasizes continued support for members through initiatives like the Hardware Partnership. However, opposition voices from the Real Police for Police Party have criticized the current leadership for overstating their accomplishments. At the party's launch event, founder PC Kevin McMillan accused the association's executives of misleading members by claiming credit for government policies such as the absorption of Special Reserve Police, SRPs, into the TTPS. McMillan clarified that this was a government decision and cautioned SRPs not to be misled into believing the association was responsible. ACP Richard Smith, the party's candidate for 1st Division representative, echoed these concerns and urged voters to be discerning. He warned against unrealistic promises, arguing that false hope could undermine the association's credibility and hamper effective governance. The broader implications for police welfare. The housing difficulties faced by police officers reflect a wider issue of welfare and support within the TTPS. Police officers often work under stressful conditions with limited resources, and home ownership is a key factor in providing stability and security for them and their families. The TTPSSWA's efforts to address housing challenges, though limited by external factors like government housing policies and market conditions, demonstrate a commitment to improving officers' quality of life. As the association prepares for its elections, members face a critical choice between continuity and change, with the promise of transparent leadership and realistic solutions at the forefront. The outcome will likely shape the direction of welfare initiatives and the strength of advocacy for police officers in the coming years.
Are you?
He didn't start with talent. He started with a decision. No lights, no noise. Just him, a cold room, and a fire no one believed in. While they chased weekends, he treated every day like a battlefield. Years passed. Now they ask how he did it. But the truth? They were never meant to understand. Because legends don't explain. They just show up. And if you're ready to
Voting for Kevin McMillan and the Real Police for Police Party instead of the present TTPSSWA administration offers a compelling choice grounded in honesty, accountability, and genuine representation of police officers' interests. Reasons to vote for Kevin McMillan. Truthfulness and transparency. Kevin McMillan has openly challenged the current leadership's tendency to take credit for achievements they did not accomplish, such as the absorption of Special Reserve Police, SRPs, into the TTPS, which was a government policy. His commitment to truth means you can trust that promises made will be realistic and grounded in what can actually be delivered, avoiding false hope and disappointment. Real Police for Police statements. Realistic promises and responsible leadership. McMillan and his team emphasize the importance of making achievable commitments. This approach respects the intelligence and needs of the membership, ensuring that policies and initiatives are sustainable rather than creating long-term problems through overpromising. Real Police for Police statements. Empathy and shared experience. Kevin McMillan's background as a police constable who was tragically killed in the line of duty, as reported in 2012, underscores his deep connection to the risks and sacrifices officers face daily. His leadership is rooted in first-hand understanding of the challenges police officers endure, making his advocacy authentic and heartfelt. A voice for all officers. The Real Police for Police Party stresses inclusivity and careful consideration of all ranks and divisions, promising to represent the full spectrum of police personnel fairly, unlike the current administration, which has been criticized for limited outreach and selective credit-taking. Choosing Kevin McMillan is more than a vote. It is a vote for integrity and respect for the sacrifices police officers make every day. It is a call for leadership that honors the truth, stands firmly with its members, and refuses to mislead or manipulate. For officers tired of empty promises and political posturing, Kevin offers a genuine alternative, one that values your trust and works tirelessly to improve your welfare with honesty and realism. In a profession where trust and loyalty are paramount, your vote for Kevin McMillan is a vote for a leader who truly understands and champions the needs of every police officer.
I am WPC Wanza, badge number 7802, and I'm offering myself to serve as your SRP representative with Team Real Police for Police in the upcoming TTPS Social and Welfare Association election on June 30th, 2025. I'm putting myself forward to be your voice and your advocate, especially on the issues that matter most to us as SRPs. If elected, Team Real Police for Police will address key matters affecting us, including but not limited to the following. Absorption. This issue is currently on the table. Let's be clear. The requirements begin and end with the Commissioner of Police and the government. This is not to be used as an election gimmick. We intend to press for real progress. Governance. We'll work toward improving the legislation and policies that impact us directly as SRPs. Information. We'll collaborate with the SRP office to ensure open communication, transparency, and real improvements to the SRP structure. Retirement. We believe all officers, whether part-time or full-time, deserve a proper retirement package at the end of their service. This is just the start of the conversation. Let's keep it going together. So come June 30th, 2025, Vote for real police for police. A vote for us is a vote for you. Thank you.